We didn't set this up. I don't know who they are, but they just picked up in front of me and they decided to be my lead today. Interesting vehicle, two wheels in the front, one in the back, set up kind of like a Spider, but only larger for two people. Side by side, I guess a Spider you could do people in tandem, one in the front obviously and then one in the rear. Looks like a fun machine. I test drove one time. It's pretty cool. They're fun. Yeah. But I'm out here on the Indian Challenger today, the 2021 Indian Challenger. I'm heading up to Lions Park for a nice little picnic lunch. I thought about the three bikes that I own, and this one is the most comfortable. It's the most luxurious. It's got this big fairing out front, a couple of vents in it, good air flow in the summer, and you have a moving windshield, electric windshield you could raise up and down depending on what you like or what you think you should have. With regard to how the comfort compares with the other two bikes I have, which they're both Triumph. One is the Tiger Sport 800, the newest one I got, and the other one is the 2023 Rocket 3. This one that I'm on is the heaviest, so I think that lends itself to the most comfort. That does take away a bit from handling, obviously, when you got double the weight of the Tiger Sport, for example. This one is slower to stop, and although it has great brakes, you can feel the weight behind you. With regard to power, I'd rank this number 2, with the Rocket, of course, with its 2.5-liter engine being the most horsepower, the most powerful. This one, I think, is close to 125 horsepower, if I remember right. And third in line is the Tiger Sport 800 with 113 horsepower that it claimed. But it is, or they all three are fast bikes, so none of them lack power. None of them lack power. Agility, I'll have to give it to the Tiger Sport. It's the most agile, versatile. It does not come with luggage, so you have to add luggage. Neither does the Rocket 3. You have to add luggage, which I did on both bikes. So to me, they're sport touring models. The Indian Challenger, on the other hand, is under the classification of bagger. So it does come with luggage. It does come with 2 nice size saddlebags. So for a trip, this probably would be my first choice for long distance comfort. What else? Why would I take this? 6-gallon fuel tank. The other ones don't have as much fuel, although I think the range, because of the gas mileage on the Tiger Sport, is so good that I'd say the range is pretty similar. This one right now after fill-up's at 240 miles, so pretty good range. I changed the seat on this one to a Ultimate saddle, and my butt thanks me for it every time I ride. So it's a great seat. The Tiger Sport I changed to their comfort seat, which was very reasonably priced, only cost compared to the other seats. For example, this one's heated and probably costs close to $1,000 if I remember right. With regard to the comfort seat for the Tiger Sport 800, it was $180. So $180 in comparison bought me a very nice comfort seat. Very nice comfort seat for the Tiger Sport. With the Rocket 3, I was tempted to get a Corbin because I don't think anybody but Corbin makes a aftermarket saddle for it. But the more I read reviews and the more I rode my Rocket 3 with its stock seat, the more I enjoyed it as it came from the factory. So that's the seat that's staying now. It is not heated. The bike did come with heated grips. That was the only bike, the Rocket 3, that came with heated grips. So go figure, whatever they're thinking. But they're all trying to save money and economize and whatnot. And as far as, let's say, user-friendly maintenance, I think the Indian has the Triumph Speed. This is belt-driven, so very little maintenance there. It's typically set when you change tires and typically stays there, especially after it's broke in. And they say good for 30,000 miles, and I've heard people get 50,000 miles out of these belts on the Indian. But with respect to things like changing oil, changing spark plugs and whatnot, the Indian lets you know your year is up if you haven't hit the mileage to change the oil, but you can reset it from the dash. That's something you can't do with the Triumph models, which I don't care for that. I like to be able to service my bike when I want to myself and be able to reset the ridiculous service reminder that pops up on the dash. So you either have to go back to the dealer and have them reset it, or you get yourself an app like Tune ECU, and then you'll be able to reset your service reminder, big ugly orange wrench on your dash. I'm not complaining. The other maintenance, for example, on the new bike, the Tiger Sport, is chain drive, and they recommend living the chain every 200 miles, which I've been doing close to that. It's not a big deal. But with regard to the Rocket 3, it's a shaft drive. So piece of cake with that maintenance. Anyway, that's a good summation of how I rate or rank comfort, power, handling on my 3 bikes. Comment in the section below and hit the subscribe and like button. See you out on the road.